I'm philosophical. This is my channel. We're healing. Now, oh, straight out of Philly Tarot, my backup channel. Subscribe. Notification bell. I love you guys. We healing. We're not going nowhere. We're solid. We're grounded. We're sane. We're protected. We have inner peace. We eat. We have roofs over our heads. We have our health. We have our sanity. Do you understand how important that is right now? I don't think I ever really took into consideration really just how important it is to have your psyche in check. Okay. Well, we're doing it. To be sane during a time like this where everything seems to be chaos, but where though? Is it affecting you? I don't want to sound rude, but it's not, because I don't allow it to affect me. I do what I can to give back and to help without burning myself out. I don't sit back and just let things happen, or I share what I'm learning about myself and my journey. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let's go. High vibrational beings. Only. Something could have something to do with Panama, or somebody lives in Panama. King. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Higher vibrational beings. Is this the light attribute of the king? Okay. All right, let's go with that. Yo, I'm telling you, this negative energy is clearing out. It's amazing. Who's this king? Who's this high vibing king here? One that actually doesn't like to rule by control and power, but actually wants fairness and knows how to treat women. Motherfuckers, okay? King of Pentacles, Earth sign. I feel like somebody here, they're on the good side of this karmic wheel. I feel like somebody here is a completely different person than they used to be. Let me find out here. Scorpio. There could be... Oh no. Yeah, I feel like... So somebody here is like completely different. Or they put somebody here also successfully, and maybe this was like part of karma or just like a generational curse. Somebody here, there's an addiction here or a substance abuse. It was an unhealthy attachment. I feel like they were attached to, it could have been alcohol, drugs, you know, prescription medication, whatever. I feel like somebody here had a complete like do-over, like makeover, remodel, but it's them, right? It's that house, the physical house, the spiritual house, right? The holy house of being whole spirit, a whole spirit, right? A holy spirit. That's what somebody did here. Tell me more about this. This is interesting. We don't get this a lot. Yeah, and I feel like this person had to get a set of balls is what I'm picking up here. I also feel like somebody had an unhealthy attachment to having control is what I'm seeing here. This could be an Aquarius we're talking about here, but somebody here had an unhealthy attachment to, I feel like maybe substance abuses. They had an unhealthy attachment to needing to rule with an iron fist or have control or be the one that says so. That authoritative. Baby, I love you way. Sometimes I just sing these songs, even if there's not a message for me, because I feel like it may be a message for somebody else that's listening. That's why sometimes I'll just sing these one-liners, because, you know, I had it before where somebody said something and they were just babbling and they actually said what I was thinking word for word. So that's why I do that, just to let you know. Somebody will be like, oh my God, I was just saying that, or I was just thinking of that song. So, all right, tell me about the King of Swords. This could be a Leo that's in this King of Swords energy now, like maybe needing to take control, but not having toxic control. So I feel like there's a masculine here. This is like giving me the energy of like needing to change some things, like, and get this thing spinning. I feel like somebody was the same person and the same kind of personality with the same type of friends, the same type of family members, the same type of job, the same type of food. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody's here, their life was so fucking mundane and boring that something had to be shaken up. And with the Death card here, there's transformation. It seems like an awakening happened. And this person, what they also had to put a death to was like unhealthy habits. It's like I feel like with the Strength and the King of Swords, this masculine could have been working out a little, like I said, pride, ego. Like if you don't give them a pat on the back or you give them any kind of constructive criticism, then it's like you're an enemy now, or you're just on high alert, right? All right, let me see something else. All right, so this masculine now, hopefully because of the transformation being here, I feel like they'll be working out more of their courageous side. I just saw the mother thing, so this could have had something to do with like the effects of a toxic mother, that this masculine was like that. Like just maybe this mother didn't really make this dude, or they could have had a toxic father, look at that, or a father that wasn't around, or so, there's something that has to do with the parenting, right? Like maybe this mother knew that this dude had a drug addiction or alcohol addiction or something, but she just never like dug into him with it, because maybe this was a codependent mom and she wanted this dude to stay around, so it was easier to keep him there as an addict than it was to let him go. Yeah, this motherfucker exercising demons here. Whoever this is, it could be a Scorpio, a Leo, Earth, air sign, you know. Generally speaking, somebody here changed a lot about themselves, man. I feel like this person was not someone who was okay and comfortable with change at all. It sounds like somebody here was almost living the life of like a 70-year-old as like 30 or 40. That's what I'm picking up. Like somebody here, they could have had an older parent or something, or they hung with their grandparent a lot. Whatever this was, this person was starting to take on the persona of sitting in front of the TV in the background lounge, or coming home, everything's routine. You get up, you have your dinner before 6. It's like, excuse me, somebody here was very close to having a life of like an elderly person. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person was like 30s or 40s or something. I hope not younger, but that's possible, right? So they're all right. So someone's a completely different motherfucker. Let's see what else we need to know. Is you divine masculine? That's what it sounds like. Let's see. Somebody gained some wisdom and some knowledge, allowed themselves to be taught and not to always feel like they got to be the teacher. Tell me more. Third eye. Told you guys. Somebody had an awakening, a spiritual awakening, transformation, regardless of what level you're at in your ascension, divine masculine. The fact that you're doing it. Do you guys know? Think about where you guys were 3 years ago. Just right now. Think about where you were. And then there you go. That's enough. You got to remind yourself of this every day. You had to learn patience and be patient, not have that shit right now, right now, right now. Yeah, some of you guys, a lot of you guys, masculines, you had to learn patience was a big deal, I think, you guys. And allowing yourself to be told that maybe you're doing something wrong. And for some of you, it could have been by like a female energy, like allowing yourself to take constructive criticism from a female, knowing that there are certain females who actually really just want to help. Yeah, you had to be by your lonesome now. 6 and 9. So I feel like you guys are also disconnecting from material things, and you're closing out a very, very toxic cycle with someone or some people. I got a little change in my pocket going ding-a-ling-a-hang. So I think you guys were like scrounging for money. I feel like that's another thing you guys had to work on, was you guys had to learn how to balance money and stop spending on stupid shit and then running back home to like your mom's house, your dad's house, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys had to learn how to not waste money. Look, 9 of Cups in reverse. Like you guys literally had to go into solitude and open that third eye. And I feel like at first, it was not good. Okay, you're like, I don't want this. I don't want to be awake anymore. This shit's lonely. It's fucking difficult. I could be somewhere where they're at right now. The 9 of Cups in reverse. It's like I feel like you guys really had to give up a lot, allow stuff to be taken, stripped from you. Damn, too many. Yeah, you went through a lot of disappointment though in relationships, I feel like. For the Ace of Cups, I feel like you guys had a lot of disappointing relationships where you always wound up by yourself anyway, or you felt like you were alone, or they only wanted you when you had something. And it's like, when I'm not going through, or when I'm not like on sitting on top of the world, right? When I'm not doing that, and things fall off a little bit, like, why am I always left like this and shit? You definitely had like loveless relationships is what I'm seeing. Like never ever was something that you wanted. It was like you always knew that this just isn't right, there's something else that I want, and I know that motherfucker out there. But it's like, instead of waiting and becoming that person that you wanted, because most of us didn't know about that part, we were just like, well, let me stay with somebody until I meet that person, realizing now that as long as you're staying with somebody who's in this energy, you're going to be in that energy. And then that's why you're not attracting the other person, right? So like, does that make sense what I said? 10 o'clock exactly. Okay, so let's keep going. Yeah, it's like I feel like you were always going back and forth, like hopping from this one to that one. Like I'm breaking up with you, and then like I'm angry because I was cheated on or I was stolen from or lied to, and then it's like now I go out and drink and want to like party with my friends and stuff, and I meet somebody that night. Now it's like, where's the healing process, right? We weren't taught about this. We weren't taught about healing. The healing that we were told was prescription healing. Okay, paying doctors and pharmaceutical companies healing. Here, what else is going on? What's going on here? Tell me some more. I love this. I honestly love this energy for Divine Masculine because you're so few and far. Yeah, and I feel like you were always going back and forth with people. Literally, you were either friend zoning you, okay, like flirting with you because you had something. But then when you liked the person or got close to them, it was like, oh, we're just friends, right? Like I think like you guys went through a lot of that. Like you weren't sure if someone was your friend. You could be doing this now. Some of you could actually like be looking at somebody and you're not sure if you guys are friends or if you should pursue something. Because I'm also seeing that here. Like somebody's like, I don't know, should I get back with them or should I stay friends with this person? I don't want to fuck it up. I'm picking that up too. Like somebody wants to be in a relationship with their friend, but they don't know how to. They don't know how to go about it. Yeah, they're putting the work in. I also feel like some of you aren't sure if somebody that you're interested in. For some of you guys, if you're sure, you won't even mess with someone who didn't work on themselves, first of all. But I feel like specifically there's somebody here or multiple of you who's not sure. Like you're trying to figure out whether you should put more work into someone that you see as a friend now because you don't want to fuck it up. But I feel like you have a lot of emotion for this person. Heartbreaker. They may be a heartbreaker. Maybe you're afraid you're going to get your heart broken by like a friend of yours that you like. Judgment here. I feel like you're being told to like make a decision here. Like just do it. I feel like you're just being told like this is all part of your destiny. Like, just don't stay in those toxic relationships. That's the problem. It's like when someone puts on like they show you everything they're not in the beginning. It's like it's natural for us to believe them because we want to believe they're like us as empaths. Were we wrong? But anyway, so then what happens is you meet them, you start getting to know them and you don't like them. Cool. You can like cut it off and break up with them, right? But it's when we stay there with the trauma bonding and we feel bad as empaths leaving people because we feel like we're betraying them and the whole time they're fucking cheating, lying, stealing, and you know what I mean? And they're betraying us the whole time because they're feeding off of that fucking loyal energy. Wicked ways of love. All right. So anybody who disappointed you or made you feel alone or something in relationships, friendships, like the friends going off in the corner, but we're still 30s and 40s and shit, but they're doing this and whispering in the corner like you're a fucking recess. You just got done playing dodgeball. You're not dealing with that. And now all these people who did this, right? People that you worked with, people that they also worked really hard to come against you. They're under judgment. People you were friends with, people you're in relationships with, people you worked with, anybody who disrespected you or didn't appreciate the energy that the Divine Masculine gave off. Yeah. Anybody that you feel like you're going to have an argument with, like people like, oh man, every time I'm around you, it seems like you purposely bring something up that is going to be like triggering for me or something like that. Yeah, I feel like make a call. For those of you who are like, well, I'm going back and forth about whether you should keep staying friends with somebody or whether you should pursue more. I feel like do it. And then, just protect your energy and have your guard up I feel like is what they're saying. Just have your guard up, right? Make it very clear with the Queen of Swords loving you. With the Queen of Swords, I'm getting like this now. It doesn't matter if you're a dude or a chick, but Queen of Swords is someone who's very good at explaining themselves and saying what they want and what they won't take. I feel like this is just saying, like, when you get into whatever this is, what you do next, just be loving, speak very, very straight with your words and clear, and you should have no problem. You know, like, yeah. And I feel like let somebody know what you want. If you want a family, that's cool. If you don't, let them know. Like, honesty, open communication. That is such a fucking problem for people in relationships, friendships. It doesn't matter what it is. At work, my dude came home from work the other day and he's like, yeah, so-and-so said this and it was wrong, you know. But my dude's boss knows him. So there's people at his work that are trying to sabotage him. And motherfuckers, you gonna be with the other unsuccessful punks, okay? It's gonna be like just a big fucking arena of unsuccessful dingbats, and that's how it's gonna be. 15-15. So he says, yeah, and he gave me the wrong information, and then, you know, my boss is like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, what's he trying to do? I said, well, you can tell him you can have him take my seminar on fucking narcissist. You know, in the time of about 2 short hours, I could probably break it down for you where you'll understand your entire life and laugh at it at that. So I just said, you know, it's like these people are literally everywhere. They're everywhere. These people come and say, hey, how you doing? Oh my God, it's so nice to work with you. Have a good day today. And then the whole time they're like fucking trying to throw you under the bus. These people are all getting judged. Yeah, something, hold on. King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are going to have to just also... Okay. So what you're looking for here is what I'm picking up, Divine Masculine. It's like you're looking for a Queen of Swords to match your King of Swords. Like somebody who's stern, somebody who knows who they are, somebody who can communicate. These two people, see how the happiness? And these two people communicate with each other with the swords, okay? Do you know that has probably been the number one problem between some kind of partnership, is that there is no communication? I said to my dude, oh, thanks for reminding me, spirit guides. So he says, like, you know, and then I said this to him, and then, you know, now my boss is like, well, why would he do that? And I said, you see how you become the middleman? This is what people do. They know you're going to go say something. So it's almost like you put yourself in a situation to look like the fucking bad guy. I said, why can't these people ever go to the source? Why anything I do? Even guys, when they're mad at their mother, but they take it out on their wife and their girlfriend. What? No. Why is that? Why is it when husbands or wives get home and they had a bad day at fucking work and they take it out on their kids or their husband or their wife? What's wrong with directing that shit where it goes? I'll tell you why. Because usually where it really goes, the person's got them by the fucking balls. And they think they got you by the balls. So this is like role playing here. So it's like the boss has them by the balls because the boss, what the fuck do you say? You're fired, right? The parents, if they say it to the mom's probably providing something still financially or has some kind of like crashing pad for when you guys fight and split up, right? So it's like, I can't tell my mom where to go. She's got something over me, you know, but you guys usually don't. Well, you didn't think you did, right? So they thought they had something over you. It's like this big game, right? I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to get a demon card. This shit gets crazy when I start talking. I want to thank you for letting me be my 1818. You're all welcome. Thank you for letting me be myself too. Every time that commercial comes on, I see my boyfriend's head just turn. He's like, you know what's going to be so crazy? Every time people, because of your channel and what you do and where you're from, every time that commercial comes on, you're going to get more fucking thought about and recognition than the people who actually the commercial's about, okay? Sodom and Gomorrah. And then, my pretty. Let me find out what this is. Gomorrah, huh? Gomorrah Povich. Sodom and Gomorrah Povich. All right, hold on. Focus on finding and gaining new love or inspiration. Then I tell you, Divine Masculine. Oh, this message was very clear for me. You're ready. It's like, I feel like you guys are ready. Like you went through a time where like you had to be stripped. You had to be taken away from people. You had to literally become what it was that you wanted to attract. 1919. And I feel like you guys are fucking doing it. Brooms. I feel like you swept out that shit. I already know what this fucking brooms thing is, but let's do it. Yeah, man. I feel like you guys just really got rid of a lot of people. Cleansing and purification. I love you, Divine Masculine. I'm so fucking proud of you guys. I want to see who this is specifically. Even though I always know it's general, right? Tell me about this, please. Tell me about these masculines. Pisces energy, definitely. There's a Pisces there. That's fucking leveling up and cleaning out shit. Spiritual. I feel like this person, let me see something. Leo, a Pisces, and possibly a Leo. Let me see. Could be a Pisces female that's doing this, leveling up. Definitely a Pisces female that somebody likes, or this is a masculine and energy and woman's energy, like yeah, you guys just want to have reciprocity with somebody. So this is what I'm getting generally, divine masculines, okay? You want somebody that you can connect with on a light and like a deep, darker level and a lighter level. Like you want to be able to say your dark shit and be your dark self and have them accept that too. You want them loving as well. And you want to be able to have like a non-codependent relationship where, you know, you guys can split up, or someone can go on vacation with their friends and somebody's not going to be accusing them of shit, because we know that if we are trustworthy, we attracted that person. Why would we think that, right? It's almost like you can't even blame people when they cheated. It's like, how did you attract that? See, if you didn't attract that, though, it's because that person was a narcissist and he put on a fake mask to attract you, to bamboozle you. That's the only time I'll ever say that it's not our fault. But now that we know, I feel like we're expected to exercise that shit, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you. Good job, divine masculine. I'm very proud of you guys. I always want to see better men in the world, and the only way to 2121 to create better men is for the women to be better women, right? It's like if you don't respect yourself, you cannot expect somebody else to respect and love you more than you do yourself. It just sounds stupid. Then we would be just like the other stupid people, right? We're not going nowhere. We're still here and we're healing. I love you guys. Bye.